All new at 6, sentencing day for a South Florida teenager who admitted to killing another teen. A judge today sentenced Keontae Vaughn to 25 years in prison. The ruling comes 3 years after Vaughn shot and killed 15-year-old Ricky Ferguson Jr. He was 14 at the time. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana. Thank you for joining us. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray is your reporter live outside the Fort Lauderdale courtroom where the sentence was handed down. And Joan, an emotional day for Ferguson's family.
This was so hard for Ferguson's family. You know, it has been 3 years since his death. They are still grieving, deeply grieving. As for the young man who was accused of killing him, he will soon be going from this jail into state prison. The family of the victim, though, says they still have many questions. 16-year-old Ricky Ferguson Jr. was a promising Deerfield Beach High School football player who dreamed of getting a scholarship to Alabama State. But that dream died days after Christmas in 2022 when he was shot at this park while watching a pickup game with friends. The accused shooter, Keontae Vaughn, was just 14 when he was charged as an adult with Ferguson's murder.
And are you entering a guilty plea freely, voluntarily, knowing?
To avoid a first-degree murder trial, Vaughn chose to plead guilty to second-degree murder. But before his sentence, Ferguson's shattered family shared their grief.
I want you to know that you have caused a big hole in our family. You've made our lives a living hell.
Ferguson's father spoke of saying goodbye to his son in the hospital.
I hold his hand and I said, man, I don't like that part. I told you I don't like that part. And then worst thing was when he still brain dead, understand my voice, the tears running down his face. That's something that's gonna mess me up every day.
The family still has no answers why it happened. Vaughn's lawyer said it was an accident.
There's no explanation. There was no bad blood. He just, immature, 14-year-old, found a gun. You know how the guns are in society right now. It's like, hey, we got a gun, let me show my friends. And he brought it to the park and it went off.
The gun was never recovered. At a memorial service for Ricky Ferguson Jr. after his death, his former coach said his legacy will live on.
Take comfort in the joy that Ricky brought to the lives that he touched in this community, at this school, in and around the surrounding areas.
Now, Vaughn is 17 years old now. He gets 3 years for the 3 years he has spent in jail, so he'll only be serving 22 years. He will only be 35 years old when he gets out. His lawyer says he hopes by then that he will be reformed and make something of his life. As for Ferguson's family, again, still deeply grieving, they say they hope this sheds a light on the devastating effects of gun violence. In Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS News, Miami.